everyone, my name is Jessie. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about my favorite thriller books of all time. Oh my god. My favorite thriller books of all time. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I release new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. The first book I'm going to talk about on my list of favorite thrillers is Stillhouse Lake by Rachel Caine. This follows a woman who is coming home from picking her kids up from school and finds a car has run off the road into her garage and crashed into her home. So the police are all over it, and when she pulls up, the policeman asks her to please get out of the car because she is under arrest. She obviously has no idea why, but then she is taken to the garage where the car has crashed and finds that her husband's wood workshop that he claimed he made all of their children's toys in and playhouses and all that is actually home to dead bodies. That's all I'm gonna say. It is so good. So if you haven't read Stillhouse Lake, give it a try. I promise you won't be bored, that's for sure. The next book I'm going to talk about is The Drive by Jane Harper. This follows a detective who lives in Australia in this small town, and he is investigating a case where a wife and a child were murdered and trying to figure out who committed the crime. It's definitely one of the more mystery, like crime fiction on my shelf, and well, I didn't know if I would enjoy that type of story. This one was so engaging right away. The writing style itself is very, very fast-paced. The characters are built up in such a way that they're very believable, so nothing is out of the realm of possibility, and you're constantly guessing who did it. And I love those kinds of stories, and I wasn't able to guess it, so give it a try and see if you can guess who done it. The next book I'm going to talk about is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo by Stieg Larsson. I'd actually watched this movie a long time ago and completely forgot every part of it. So I saw the book in the thrift store, picked it up, and absolutely loved it. It is a little bit slower to get through. It's not as fast-paced as some of the other books that I'm recommending, but that being said, the characters are so awesome in this book, and you just absolutely love Lisbeth Salander. So if you have heard of this, either just because of the movie or just because it's such a popular book, I definitely recommend it. Give it a try. Out of the whole series, the third book is actually my favorite, but this one is definitely right there with it. It was very, very good, and you will never guess the ending. The next book I have on my list is The Last Mrs Parish by Liv Constantine. This one follows a woman who notices a very wealthy couple and wants to manipulate her way into their marriage and into the husband's heart to win over him and his money. This one you think is going one way, and then it takes you a totally different direction that you will never see coming. For me, it was something so unique that I had never read before, took me completely by surprise. Every twist and turn was so excellent, and I just love this book. I love this book. Last book on my list is The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn. This is about a woman who experiences a very, very tragic accident, and after that accident she is afraid to go outside. So she lives in her home and stays in her home and finds that to keep herself entertained, she does a little spying through her windows at her neighbors. It's very Rear Window-esque, and to me, I loved the twists and turns in this one. There's two big ones that just take you by complete surprise that I didn't see coming. I'm not very good at guessing twists though, so if you did see it coming, let me know in the comments down below because I'm impressed. I did not. And I know that this one's becoming adapted into a movie starring Amy Adams, who I absolutely love. So if you want to make sure to read the book before you see the movie, highly recommend this one. I do have one honorable mention that I just really quickly want to recommend to you all, and that is Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. I personally loved this book, and I did give it 4 out of 5 stars. So it's not like one of my top favorites, but the ending is so out there and so crazy that it sticks with you. So this one I just will never forget reading, like my reading experience during this. So if you're looking for something that's just going to completely blow your mind, I recommend this one. And that's all I've got for you today. Those are my top thrillers of all time that I've read so far. What are some of yours? Make sure to leave that in the comments down below. I can't wait to hear some of your top picks. And until next time, bye.